those of you who don't know me, my name is Ryan Crawford, Tara's brother, and one of Chris's longtime friends, and if all goes as planned, hopefully soon to be brother-in-law. I'd like to thank you all for being here today to witness my debut as a wedding officiant. For real though, it's no accident that you guys are all here. Each and every one of you were invited because you represent someone important in the individual and collective lives of Tara Crawford and Chris DiMiceli. And they thank you for making time to be here, to offer your love, and to support their union. They would also like to recognize those who could not share this day with us. They are certainly missed, but not forgotten on this day of celebration. The most remarkable thing in this life is when you meet the person who makes you feel complete. The person with whom you share a bond so special that it transcends normal relationships and becomes something so pure and so wonderful that you couldn't imagine spending another day of your life without them. For Chris, that was obviously when he met me. To be perfectly honest, it's kind of a blur how Chris and I really became friends, but that is one of the side effects of alcohol, so. We were just acquaintances in high school, but I kind of snuck into his friend group, and we've shared a lot of great times together, whether it be parties in the Favia basement, Super Bowls at the Joneses' house, or maybe movie nights at the Long residence. If I only learned one thing about Chris during all those times together, it's that he's one of the most genuine, honest people that I know. Right? I'm sure that many people right here right now could come up with a million fantastic qualities that this fine man possesses. But honesty, but honesty is the word that comes to my mind when I think of Chris. Honesty isn't a frame of character, but is a genuine expression of Chris's personality. An honest person believes in keeping his word. He will not say things that he cannot do, therefore what Chris says holds real value. An honest person can hurt someone easily with their candor. Chris has never been afraid to tell it like it is, but the purpose is to help that other person to grow. Sometimes the truth stings. Honest people value relationships built on trust. They love themselves, not in a selfish way, but in an authentic way. And they make sure to portray their true authentic self sincerely. In turn, they demand this of those who are part of their daily lives. They surround themselves with genuine people, such as you guys, that they can rely on. About 4 years ago, Chris met Tara, who also happens to be pretty wonderful. And I should know, considering she's my sister. Tara, for 25 years, I grew up with you. I've watched you transform into a little Tasmania, into the amazing woman standing in front of us all today. Words cannot express how deeply proud I am to call you my sister. Your strong will has sometimes given you a bad rap. But what it really is an absolute strength. It has developed characteristics that have made you you. And also, I believe, would be valuable to bring to a marriage. Autonomy. You've never been to the pressure of others and have a great moral compass, which has served as your navigation system in life. Determination. You do not give up easily. Resilience. When faced with negative circumstances, you learn from them, grow a little, and move on. Loyalty. You stand up for what and who you believe in, without compromise. Although you're my little sister, I look up to you in so many ways. I admire the person that you are and what you have accomplished in this life so far. I wish I was half as responsible as you are. If it weren't for you, the only thing Mom and Dad would have to show was a 30-year-old ski bum. Hiding in a state with so many trees not even he can see what's going on. I know you will take care of Chris because that's what you do. You care. You care deeply about a lot of things, sometimes things you wish you didn't care about. But people in your life, we are lucky you care about us because we all know you've got our back. I love you, Tara. And so I feel privileged to be the one to unite one of my best friends and my only sister and be a witness as they commit to a lifetime of honest, strong, and caring love for one another. We know that marriage is not created by a law or ceremony. It occurs in the hearts of two human beings. It grows out of loving, caring, and sharing ourselves with one another. I may be a pro-minister, but I'm not magic, and this ceremony is not magic. It cannot create a relationship that does not already exist and has not already been celebrated in all the commitment Chris and Tara have made to each other, both large and small, in the days since they first met and recognized their connection to one another. So in witnessing this ceremony today, we are observing only an outward sign of an inward union that already exists between Chris and Tara. This ceremony is a symbol of how far they have come together and of the promise they will make to each other to continue to live their lives together and to love each other solely and above all others. I wanted to read two quick poems. One is a Disney poem that is from Tara to Chris. The other is going to be an Avengers poem that I'm going to take this poem and switch the words with. What's Mickey without Minnie? Or Piglet without Pooh? What's Donald without Daisy? That's me without you. When Ariel doesn't sing and Pooh hates honey. When Tigger stops bouncing and Goofy is no longer funny. When Peter Pan can't fly and Simba never roars. When Alice no longer fits through small doors. When Dumbo's ears are small and happily ever after isn't true. Even then, I won't stop loving you. Tara wrote that. Yep. Tara, this is from Chris to you. What is Quill without Gamora? Or Rocket without Groot? What's Thor without his hammer? Well, that's me without you. Who is Strange with no cloak? Or Korg without me? What's Captain America if his hair's not on fleek? What's Thanos with no stones? Or Nick Fury with both eyes? What's the point of a Quinjet if it no longer flies? Who is Parker without webs? Or Stark with no suit? We're in the end game now, and we are Groot. You're welcome. So there are only two official witnesses at a wedding, but each and every person here today will witness the words that Chris and Tara will speak to one another, and the vows that they will make. I ask all of you to remember these words, for a marriage needs the help of a community, of friends and family, who will share not only the joyous occasions, but also stand by Chris and Tara and offer support when challenges arise. May you always do all within your power to support the union that will be made here today and to nurture the bond between these two whom you love. So without further ado, Chris and Tara, you probably both know that a successful marriage is not something that just happens. From what I understand, it takes work, it takes practice, and it takes time. It takes a commitment from both of you, a commitment to do whatever is needed to make your relationship thrive and not just simply survive. Yes, that's right. Will you guys join hands, please? You, Tara and Christopher, both come here freely and without reservation to give yourself to one another in marriage. You sure? Christopher, do you promise to fill Tara's days with joy and laughter and comfort her in times of sorrow and struggle? Do you promise to unclog the tub even though only one of you has long hair? Do you promise to support her dreams, to respect your differences, and to be by her side through all the days and nights of your lives?
I do.
And Tara, do you promise to fill Christopher's days with joys and laughter and comfort him in times of sorrow and struggle? Do you promise to root for the Giants and the Yankees even though you can care less who wins? Do you promise to support his dreams, to respect his differences, and to be by his side through all the days and nights of your lives? The rings? So this is the part in the ceremony where we usually talk about the ring being a perfect circle with no end, no beginning. But everybody here knows that this did have a beginning. Rock was dug up from the earth, metal was liquefied, and then molded, cooled, and polished. Something beautiful was created from raw elements. Love is like that. It comes from humble beginnings made by imperfect beings. It's the process of making something beautiful where there was once nothing at all. Chris, repeat after me. Tara, with this ring, I am giving you my promise.
Tara, with this ring, I am giving you my promise.
To honor you.
To honor you.
To be faithful to you.
To be faithful to you.
And to share my love and life with you in all ways forever.
One more time.
And to share my love and life with you.
To share my love and life with you.
In all ways forever.
In all ways forever.
Tara, will you repeat after me? Christopher, with this ring. I am giving you my promise. To honor you. To be faithful to you. And to share my love and life with you. In all ways forever. Chris and Tara, no one but you can declare themselves married. You have begun it here today in speaking your vows before your family and friends, and you will do it again in the days and years to come. Standing by each other, sharing all that is sweet and bitter in life. Live that life fully and embrace its changes and choices. Learn and grow and amaze each other every day. It is now my joyful responsibility to officially acknowledge your union as husband and wife. You may now seal your marriage with a kiss. After the recessional, guys, the bride and groom will have a couple of strings to tie up, so you're all invited to head into the cocktail hour, where they will join you shortly. And on behalf of Tara and Chris, thank you all for coming. Please go eat, definitely drink, and be merry, and have an amazing evening. And now, ladies and gentlemen, by the power vested in me, by the state of New York, and the Universal Life Church, look it up. It is my honor and my privilege to present to you for the first time as husband and wife, Christopher and Tara DiMiceli.